Okay, I'm back. Also need to turn on a couple lights as it is getting dark here now. Hardcore 2, large biomes, create. Hope people enjoy watching the same old get wood and start up stuff, because that's going to be happening quite a lot, I think. Although was I in the ground there? Well, there. Okay, Travis having trouble getting up. Okay, looks like I'm at least not on a deserted desert island. Oh, and there's some food on the hoof, so to speak. There. Let's get a tree or two here, and what the heck am I doing? Yeah. Um, boy. Did I mention I was scatterbrained? Okay. Yeah, there's lots of wood. Convert all of it for now. Um, right. Place it. Make some sticks. That's not a sword. I really feel like an. Am I not? Yeah, I'm sorry to say I'm feeling like an idiot, but then am I muted? No, I'm not muted. And I'm not combat efficient. There we go. So 3 steaks. I will stop there for the moment. Um, um, actually, really the first thing you should always make is a pick. You know, if all you have is wood. Because you can use that to get cobble and get much better tools. Longer lasting at the very least. 7 seems like a good number. Let's see. Another sword. Another pick. And guess what? 7 is not a good number. One more. Axe. And we'll keep using the wood for now. Excuse me. Get 8 more for a furnace. Let's not waste our food by eating it raw. Yes, 10 is more than 8, isn't it? Have lost a few frames here and there, otherwise known as 344, but it's less than 1%, so although even 0.68% is quite a few frames. Not sure my internet is doing very well today. Just stick all of that in there for the moment. And cut some more. I'll grab that, I guess. Oh, this is a kind of annoying tree. I mean, conceptually, branches are a good idea. In practice, especially when you're in fear for your life, want the leaves to decay and so on, these branch bits are just annoying. Oh, tree cow. What else have we got? There's one. Excuse me, cow. Here's some more. And if I'm not careful, I'm going to take damage by falling. I'm confused. Did I miss picking up some meat there? What happened? Speaking of meat, let's go ahead and cook that up. Grab that. Oh, apple. Apple. Very good. Very good. I don't know if you can hear, it is July the 4th, which I'm sure Mr. Tent is, unless he's from a foreign country, of course, and doesn't care, which, you know, to tell you the truth, I'm in the U.S. and don't care all that much myself, but it is July the 4th, which is our Independence Day, our sort of our primary national holiday, and there are fireworks going off in the distance. Tomorrow night I will be at my father's with my younger brother, who is big into the fireworks these days, and I'll get more than my fill of fireworks tomorrow night. So I'm not going to any official fireworks displays, or not even really that interested at the moment in looking out at what is going on in the neighborhood at the moment, because I'll just get enough of it tomorrow night. Let's not lose our stuff here. I believe I have 2 apples now. Of course, I have no gold. I'm not even close to getting gold. Let's, did I make, I was wondering actually about axes there, but, you know, I think I'm probably done with wood for the moment. I did see a cave over here of some sort. No relevant sort, really. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? A ravine. Oh! I was going to jump down to that water, but I was not intending to jump then. I got enough? Yes, I do have enough food at the moment to heal. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm safe from that direction. I may even be relatively safe from this direction. Well, as I said, relatively safe. Not very safe, really. Is he drowning? Why is he dying? Yeah, I'm going to go down this way for the moment for that coal. Let's remember, I don't have a dog this time. He was actually quite helpful. I don't see... Ooh, I do see someone. Back off! Okay, that was really not enough backing off. Eat, so I can heal. You really messed up my stairs. Really think I should go ahead and change to the cobble in the interest of speed. Kind of want to dig in here, but then that would have me cornered. So let's just get some and get back up for the moment. Keep hearing that cow, and it's making me jump. I'm just going to stop there for the moment. And I did see this. Oh, there's lava down there. Actually, what? Yeah, something like that is what I want. Good number of torches. Don't need this on the bar. Don't need that on the bar. Should have. I don't need that on the bar down here. Let's have that on the bar just so I can use it when it's not too important. Did I put that up there? Okay. I need to get into cave at this point, just so I can maybe control what's going on. Maybe. So I'm here. These fireworks behind me are I've got kind of jumpy here, and these fireworks behind me are kind of freaking me out. I'm thinking something's coming up behind me in the game, and it's, you know, it's not in the game, it's in real life, and it's not something coming up behind me. Heard a spider. It actually took me a minute for some reason to figure out what I heard there, but it was a spider. Where is it? Hello, bat. I guess I'll let you live as long as you're not bothering me too much. One problem with bats is sometimes they get in the way when you're trying to hit something. You know, it's like, you know, it's like saving the president or something. They jump into the way and save the mob. You know, they keep it from taking one hit, which might be, you know, the hit that would have saved your life, or at least helped you avoid taking damage. Well, this goes down fast, which is, you know, a good thing. I need to be careful. Probably should be blocking off paths or something behind me. I think I've said it before, but I didn't have blocks on my bar. I've tended to be kind of a very cautious Minecraft player, and you know, hold up at night and that sort of thing. And I am being somewhat cautious here, I think, by choosing to cave at night rather than be out in the ocean at this point when I'm not. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, this didn't really lead to anything. Although I'm a little bit curious. I'm really not too good at this direction finding thing. Partially, I've got the sound. I'm wearing a headset, of course, but I've got the sound in the speakers. I just realized that I've got the sound in the speakers, which means you're probably hearing it twice. I don't do that normally. Well, I'm really derping up pretty bad tonight. I guess I'll just go with it at the moment, but next time at least I start the stream, I need to set it so the sound is coming through my headset, not over the speakers. I feel like it's to the right here at least. I guess I don't want to do any kind of strip mining or anything like that. Not yet, anyway. But I'm sort of following, just, you know, for my personal purpose. I did not make a shovel. At least I have a reasonable number of, reasonable amount of wood and such this time. I was thinking of cooking up that cobble, but yeah, here we go. Actually, that was a bit too much, I think. But I don't have enough of it to just say cobble, cooking up the iron. But I don't have enough of it at this point to do anything with. I don't need a bucket's not worth bothering with right now. Boy, I've really got my stuff kind of messed up on the bar here. I think I'm used to having my food there, torches there. Okay. Thought I heard zombie. What's happened to him? Whoa! Okay, not too bad. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, this is going to call more. From where? Okay, here a spider. And I'm not regenerating. Thought I made more torches than that for some reason. Okay, this is looking like a huge area here. But that water is really fighting me. Using a torch. Surprised I haven't seen or really even heard more zombies yet. Come on. Wow. I don't remember that water being quite so forceful before. Gold! Ooh. Oh, I could have sworn I saw a skeleton there for a moment. I don't know why I thought... A little bit of lag there. I don't know why I thought I saw a skeleton, but I did. You know, thought I did. Okay, I'm going to consider that direction relatively safe. Here's some more gold. What the heck happened to it? What happened to it is I'm using the wrong tool. So yes, the 3 iron, and there's more iron here. The 3 iron does have a use, actually. It's called an iron pick, which is useful for harvesting gold. Let's wall up here a little bit. Make another... Actually, let's convert all that wood. Make another crafting bench. Obviously, I need some more... Excuse me. Some more coal. Getting a little closer here than I would like. actually. Let's block that off for the moment. Let's make half a stack of torches. Stick one out there as far as I can. Is that an ending there? Let's go ahead and take a look down here now that I have torches. Yes, that is a dead end. Try to finish off this wooden pick here. Probably we've reached daytime now, but there are certainly far worse things than I can do at this point, that I could be doing at this point, than staying in a cave and harvesting stuff. I am going to need food again relatively soon, but we've got a, you know, this should last me a day or two, I would think, a game day or two, that is. One thing I was thinking was that I would try to work on my memory a little bit. Kind of silly. It's probably going to do nothing, but rather than sort of get down into a cave and be running around and then want to get out, and one option that's always available is to basically dig straight up, or dig up and get out. But I'm going to try to find my way back out the way, hopefully the way I came in, but at least the point being, find my way out through a cave and not dig my way out. We'll see how that works, though. Memory is not exactly one of my best skills, which I'm sure you can tell as often as I am searching for the right word here. A bucket of lava wouldn't be a bad thing to have either. So maybe let's save the wood and use some coal here. I didn't need 3 coal. I only need 1, but whatever. I'm saying a lot of aren't I? Not so easy actually paying attention to playing a game and doing any amount of talking about it at the same time. At least when you're not much of a talker to begin with. Yeah, a little bit safer. Not quite done yet. What level am I at here? 19, yes. There's at least the potential for hitting the wrong button and throwing your stuff on the ground. No, what I was trying to say is there's at least potential for running into lava here, so I probably should be really careful. like for example, not cornering myself in a hole is don't see him. I assume you can hear that zombie. The word, the name, what have you, is zombie. Yeah, right. Okay, so we've got iron. I was thinking of making a bucket, right? Let's... Ooh, got enough gold for an apple. Golden apple. Which, I don't know, I keep thinking I'm playing ultra hardcore, but I'm not. And so, I don't need to make golden apples. I mean, they might be useful, but not as useful. I do have regen, as long as I have food. Okay, so we got a bucket of lava, which I will not leave on the bar for the moment. I was thinking of making a iron sword there, but I think it's probably better to save it up for armor. Don't know if that's dark enough for mobs or not, but I think I got everything of value up this way, but we'll take a quick look. Yeah, I don't see anything but dirt and stone. And still have 37 cobble, which actually is on the bar there. So I don't, exactly need to be harvesting cobble at the moment. There might be another cave here. Speaking of harvesting cobble, let's make a couple of picks. How do you repeatedly... It's like I have to let off the button? Apparently so. And I keep confusing my 3s and 2s for some reason. Is my favorite word, apparently. Which way does this go? It's still not really enough. I'll expose some iron there. Let's get this. I don't know how much this is necessarily, but let's get it before providing an easy way up for anyone other than a spider, anyway. And there's that. No surprise. Yes, there's the gold. Again, I guess there's no point in turning it into golden apples yet, or a golden apple anyway. Let's see, so that will be enough for a chest, I think. I think I'll be a pansy and wait for that. Which, take a drink anyway, so be right back. Did Did you hear that noise? Was that a cave noise or... I'm a little confused whether that was even in the game or in real life. I heard like a kind of loud growly noise, I thought. Oh, don't know. Right. Armor. Should I be getting some achievements? First, I saw at least a couple of them earlier. Not that I'm really care about achievements, but okay. Let's believe I heard a skeleton there. Let's go up first. Okay, looks fairly safe. One thing I don't have, if I find there's obviously there's some water right there, but when I find some easily accessible water, which I guess I could dig my way to that, perhaps I should trade my bucket of lava for. Sorry, my headset's kind of bugging me there. I should mute it before I fiddle with it, but that's where it came from. Should be safe that way. For a bucket of water, especially if I'm going to be hanging out around lava level here. I would, of course, make another bucket, but I have no iron left. Never, well, never's not the right word. Lots of, a long vein of coal there. I don't know when I'm going to be doing anything with, and that was the wrong tool, with redstone, but it does provide experience, which I may use at some point. That could have pushed me into the lava. That could well have pushed me into the lava. I thought that was just a source. I mean, I'm sure it is just a source block of water. I thought it was a source block of water right here somewhere. But no, there's more cave here. Ooh. Get out of the way. Why do bats always show up? Ooh. He's in a bad space there. Other than that, so I support that result. I support that result. Okay, but are there more behind him? There are indeed, and get out of the line of fire there. Hopefully he'll end up in the water, in the lava again. And he is going to. Okay, which is, I would like his drops, but, I'm not going to get them that way. Anything else? Okay. I'm dead. I'm not regenerating. And apparently my sword broke. I don't know. World 2 down. Death number 2 rung up. I think I'm going to stop there for a little bit.